All right, so this is the work environment. There's a lot here, and I am just going to really quickly point out uh, very basic tools for just a very basic beginning project. I'm not going to go over everything here simply because that would take a lot more time than not to. Alrighty, so over here, this is what we have, what in many um, video editing programs is called the clip pane. Sometimes it's called the clip drawer, but this is where we're going to put video clips, audio clips, music can go in here, or images that we're going to use. And depending on how complex our project is, if we have a lot of different types of clips, right, we can just say, oh, I only want to see the video clips, or I only want to look at the what audio I have available, for example. So this is where we will load up our clips and the materials we're going to work with. We can record on screen, but I'm not going to worry about that here with this assignment. The template pane is here again. We can work with those. We have access to stock music, video, and images. And just show the music here, right? We have it is searchable. Well, I don't want to tell you right now. It is searchable. We can filter to just sound effect or to music. Uh, Again, some of it is free, and some of it we get with the upgrades. Text. I will show how to use text, but not right now. But this is a tool that I'll demonstrate. Graphics is just graphical elements we can add. Not going to go through this right now. Transitions. Transitions are important. This is how we move from shot to shot. I'm just going to talk a little bit about some transitions, but by and large, and oftentimes actually with video projects, we're not transitioning everything. Sometimes we're cutting directly to other shots. But I'll talk a little bit about this. Okay, so over here on the right hand part of the work area, we have these tools to help us modify or edit the clips once we've pulled them down into the timeline from the media pane. We can adjust the colors, right? We have sliders. I'm not going to go into a whole lot of detail here, but just want you to know about it. We do have these available. One thing I will point out here that can be useful is the fade tool. So when we put a clip in here, we'll have the option, oftentimes, there's nothing in here right now, so it only shows fade in, but we can't use it. If we have a clip in here, that'll also have a fade out. And what that'll do is that'll add a fade in or out just to this clip. One other tool that I will show you here really quickly is transitions. If we add a transition in our video, we can control how long that transition here is from here. So we have the option either, and it's a slider that will show up, and we'll have the option to make the transition 1/4 of a second. I believe the maximum length for a transition is 3 seconds. And so what it'll do is it'll take, 1.5 seconds of the first clip and then 1.5 seconds of the next clip, and it'll blend them that way. That will make much more sense when I show you how to use a transition, how to use a crossfade. These other tools, audio, we can adjust the audio if it's quiet. Filters, these are just like Instagram filters. We can adjust speed if we want to slow it down or speed it up slightly. Or color, we can add a color overlay. This can affect emotion, right? In a film, oftentimes, if there's a sad scene, one of the things that they'll do is they'll add a very subtle blue overlay over the image, so everything will just appear a little bit blue, or they'll often use purple too, blue or purple, and so it'll give us a signal this is sad. All right, okay, let's go ahead and talk about here, the work area. Alrighty, right here in the middle, this is the monitor. So any editing we do with clips, and this is the work area for clips. So we're going to load clips up here, and whatever we do here as far as uh, shortening the clips, cutting the clips, putting them together, changing color, etc. This is the work area for that. It will show up here on the monitor. There are kind of pretty standard video controls here, right? Go back to the beginning, back up 5 seconds, play, stop, go forward 5 seconds, or skip to the end. We also have the ability here, of course, to make it full screen, and we can, there is some help available to us. This right here changes the aspect ratio. 16:9 is standard high definition, 4:5, right? That's another standard one. Just leave it at 16:9. We'll just go with the default. Down here, we can undo changes or redo changes as we need to. We can cut a clip, right? So if we only need, 3 seconds of an 18-second clip, we can cut to what we need. Trash can for getting rid of things from the media, from the work area. Copy, and then when we copy something, we'll have the opportunity to paste it somewhere else. This is zoom in and zoom out. So it'll zoom in here in the work area, and sometimes it can be really helpful to zoom into just a very narrow uh, place on the timeline. Can help with editing and things like that. We may zoom in a little bit. Typically, when I do video editing, I like to zoom in quite a bit. Okay, so those are kind of the tools that will be available to us. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and load up some media clips, and then let's do a quick demonstration on how to use them.